Okay, he's muted. Mr. Brown, don't be muted. Isn't he a handsome fellow? Look at him. Look at this beard. Doesn't he remind you of someone?
Nie będzie 307 głosów za samo rozwiązaniem Sejmu.
There won't be a 307 necessary votes for the dissolving of the Sejm, of the Parliament.
To się nazywa formalnie skrócenie kadencji.
This is called formally a shortening of the term of the Parliament.
Natomiast
However,
jest inna opcja. To jest nieuzyskanie wotum zaufania przez rząd.
but we have a different option on the table, and that option is not getting the vote of confidence for the current government.
Kryzys, ni mniej ni więcej, rządowy, który będzie nierozwiązywalny.
And a governmental crisis that will be more or less unsolvable.
W obecnym układzie parlamentarnym.
In a current parliamentary configuration, this governmental crisis will simply be unsolvable.
Czego do tego potrzeba? No, trzeba odwrócenia sojuszy.
What do we need to achieve this? Well, we have to reverse certain alliances.
To jest kluczowy, oczywiście obrotowy PSL.
What is key? The ever-evolving party PSL. And this is where I have to interject because not all of the viewers here are Polish, so I assume that not everybody here knows what the PSL party even is. So we will go to Wiki so that I can tell you. It's basically a right-wing party that is the party that primarily focuses on the topics of agriculture. They are called the Party of the Farmers, or the Peasants, if you will. Polskie Stronnictwo Ludowe. Polskie Stronnictwo Ludowe. Polish People's Party. It is a conservative political party in Poland. It is currently led by Władysław Kosiniak-Kamysz. Today it is positioned in the center-right and leans toward the right wing. Besides conservative views, it is also Christian democratic and supports Poland's membership in the European Union. It currently has 19 seats in the Sejm and 2 seats in the Senate on national level. It heads the Polish coalition further on European level. It is a part of the European People's Party. Okay? And so, the Polish People's Party adhered to the principles of agrarian socialism and anti-neoliberalism in the 1990s and early 2000s, and had a post-communist character, highlighting the positive sides of the former communist system and rejecting the Polish transformation to capitalism because of its high social cost and inequality. It was positioned on the left wing on the political spectrum during that period. As late as 2011, the party was still described as a left-wing party, representing an agrarian socialist agenda, although it is also known for its social conservatism. Up to 2008, the party also opposed liberalism, denouncing it as primitive social Darwinism, and warning against a liberal state where people are subordinated to the market. After 2008, the Polish People's Party started drifting towards centrism, abandoning its criticism of economic liberalism as well as discarding its agrarian socialist visions for the Polish economy. It embraced an ideology of neo-agrarianism that postulated a third-way economic system based on Catholic social teaching, which rejected the downsides of both capitalism and communism. The party then switched to Christian democracy and supported a regulated free market, the social market economy. PSL has gone off the deep end from what I see here. Has drifted once more in the late 2010s and early 2020s towards the political right adopting a neoliberal economic program based on deregulation and privatization. The party retained its Christian democratic character on social issues, where it continues to adhere to social conservatism. So, as you can see, this political party has gone through quite the journey. This political party has gone through quite the shift. Hello, Lucy. Sorry, I was away. I was needing sleep. Well, sleep is good, so I cannot fault you for sleeping. I will forgive you if you leave a comment under my new video that covers the election coverage of other people. So yes, PSL, the party that has gone from being left-wing agricultural, what they call it in English? Agrarian socialism, to right-wing neoliberal economic program. Wouldn't you say that that's quite a shift? Would you not agree with me that that is quite a radical shift? So yeah, that is the party that Grzegorz Braun has been referring to. Oh, okay, we're gonna actually read this bit a little bit because it's interesting. I'm gonna drink a drink, and then we're gonna continue. My goodness. What an interesting state of affairs we're seeing here. A drift to the right. The origin of the party's pivot was in the late 2000s, as the party's anti-liberal slogan was overshadowed by the one of right-wing populist Law and Justice. While agrarian socialism became the staple of the far left, as self-defense of the Republic of Poland, which would form an anti-liberal government together with Law and Justice, and that caused Law and Justice to lose power for some time. And League of Polish Families in 2005, PSL started cooperating with the Civic Platform at this time, a party based on liberal and conservative ideas. This forced PSL to tone down its rhetoric as to avoid attacking the anticipated future coalition partner. Political analysis of the party's rhetoric in 2006 found that the party would increasingly embrace liberalism in place of its hitherto economically left-wing program, which placed the party closer to the Civic Platform and other center-right parties. This was in stark contrast to a fellow agrarian party Self-Defense on the Republic of Poland, which espoused conservatively socialist views. So yeah, it's basically pivoted to the right, what it used to be left-wing. Crazy, huh?
Kurek na kościele.
There you go, this sort of tap on the church.
Trzeba, żeby ta nowa większość nie wyłoniła nowego rządu.
We must have this new majority, not create a new government.
I do tego trzeba wykazać się silnymi nerwami.
And for that we need to show nerves of steel.
Bo to są trzy podejścia.
Because there are three attempts. Two for the same.
Razy Sejm, potem prezydent.
And then the president.
Jeżeli nie ma wotum zaufania.
And then if there's no vote of confidence.
Dla premiera.
For the prime minister.
Dla nowego rozdania.
For the new, for the new deal, for the new sort of card sort of deal,
to wtedy mielibyśmy, no w moich marzeniach, jeszcze przed Bożym Narodzeniem,
then we would have in my dreams before
a
Christmas,
może nawet na świętego Mikołaja,
or maybe for Santa,
nowy polski rząd.
we would have a new Polish government.
W
Tak,
tym roku?
This year?
to
Yes.
jest realne.
It's very possible. It's very possible for us to dismantle the current government and cause an early election, and we might have a new government this year. And the implication is that this new government would be far more right wing, far more to Grzegorz Braun's liking than the current government. That is the big hope.
Nie będzie.
So yeah, I will repeat this once again. This is why the Polish election has been actually considered quite important for Polish politics, and for the shape of the country. Which direction will Poland go in? European Union, integration, increased support for Ukraine, distancing from Trump's United States, or maybe it will be more isolationist, more fighting with the EU, more combative when it comes to Ukraine, and closer than ever to Trump's United States. And of course, not to even mention the rollback on democracy in Poland, not to mention the rollback on human rights in Poland, all the LGBT things that have been gained during the current coalition, we might just lose it all. We might see a return of the LGBT-free zones. So I guess I've enjoyed being a person for a while, but I guess now it's time to go back to being an ideology.